Hi guys, what is up? Happy Sunday night. Are you ready for today's message? It's going to be a love message. Not that I want it to be, but that's what the universe said, and here we are doing it. So, I'm gonna put my timer on. Whoa. And wait the 5 minutes. And as I'm waiting, and I hope everyone has their wine. Universe said I was allowed to drink wine. So I was just like, I was about to make tea. And the universe was like, go ahead, drink the wine. And I was like, what? Are you serious? Are you serious? I was like, okay. My hyper ass could use some chill right now. This mushroom coffee, I'm telling you. If you haven't heard of it, it's called Rise mushroom coffee. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Tastes really good. It's kind of addictive, I want to say. I mean, I guess coffee is, but it's not really coffee. It's mushrooms with like a slight bit of coffee. But it makes you feel so good. And I always drink tea in the mornings, but the last 2 days I just drank coffee because I needed that kind of pick me up. I was like, I need to wake up. Especially today, I was like mad tired. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but I had that self-love bath yesterday with the Chasing Unicorns bath bombs. That like put me knocked out. I was like KO in bed. I almost wanted to fall asleep in the bathtub. I was like, all right, Beck, time to get out. You've been in here for like an hour, going on longer. But typical me, I always exaggerate with everything. Let's go take a bath and let's spend 2 hours in the bathtub. And I told myself, like, let's do 30 minutes. You know, I had to talk myself into getting the bath started. I was like, you know, I'd rather just do a shower. But, yeah. I got the Twin Flame playlist playing in the background. I might change it midway. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hey. So, I'm just going to wait the 5 minutes to see, you know, if anybody else wants to get on before I start. It's a love reading. We're at 222 with the minutes, so let's see. I kind of wanted to do a spread of like, okay, so whether or not you're in a relationship, if you're single, I know February is tomorrow. You know, February can be a little triggering for some people, like who are single and lonely. And it's, for me, you know, I'm single, but I'm not lonely because I have myself. You know, self-love is your best friend. If you can be alone with yourself, that's the best thing. When you're single. But if you're in a relationship, this message, with a love message, it can resonate no matter which way, because, okay, now the music is a little bit of distraction. Because when you focus on yourself and you heal yourself, you would eventually see that same mirror in your reflection, a healed person, your love. You'll see your love in a person. So, whether or not you're with your twin flame, your soulmate, single, your person exists. Your person is out there. And, yeah, so just take this message as it resonates. Even if you're single, you can learn things so that you can heal those things, even outside of a relationship, so that when you're in one, you're ready for it and you know how to, you know, navigate that. So, let's see. Let's just hold the intention that you'll get the message that you're meant to receive right now. I kind of wanted to do a divine masculine and a divine feminine pile. And I guess universe said both. But I don't know if it's saying to do a middle. All right, let me hear that clearly. Okay, yeah, both. Both as in like one in the middle too. Hold on, my ears just got really hot. I guess that was me trying to use my ability. It was like, dang, I'm like really hot now. And that's so weird because I was really cold. I opened my window. I cracked it a little, like I didn't crack it, but I like fixed the curtains and I don't have good, what's that called? Pico does it when they fix your house so the air doesn't blow in, whatever. I don't have good that. So air comes through my window even when it's closed. But I kind of cracked it and I kind of got cold. And then like now I'm like really hot. So, you know, I don't know what I'm sensing right now, but we'll see what comes out in the cards. My ears though. It kind of feels like okay, is this a love message? Whatever. It kind of feels like when you're in that mood and you're doing things and you know how your body heats up. Insulation, yeah, that's the word. I don't have good insulation. I had good insulation. My mom kind of fixed it. She put like plastic over the whole window, but I took it off, being like stubborn. It bothered me. I was like, it's blocking the like view, is a little blurry. But anyways, yeah, it kind of feels like that heat, that passion, that like heat that comes inside of you when you're being active in that sexual kind of way. That's what I felt. I also, guys, I have my wine with me. I only took one tiny sip, so that can't be the wine. I have on frankincense right next to me, and I staged already, and we're already 6 minutes. All right, let me stop talking. Let's do this. Let's start with divination of the agents. Whoa. Oh, man. Caution. Let's try this again. All right, universe. Who are we doing first? The masculine. That better not be the caution card. Okay. I was about to say, because when that comes up, it's like it doesn't want us to check in. But I always pray before I do these readings that I get the divine sacred message, not like, you know, nothing toxic or anything like that. Like, and when I say divine, I mean like pure energy. Like, I even put up a post about like what is a divine masculine, what is a divine feminine, and it's the word divine is very stressed in that it's not a girl boy relationship. It's divine, divinely guided. You'll know if you're on this journey because you'll see the universe in you. You'll see it outside of you with synchronicities and messages, dreams. You know, you'll know if you're watching this. Most likely you're on that journey, but you know, you don't want to confuse anything. But like I said, love message, whatever, it'll help you be on that path it'll realign you, so you'll be on that path to divine. Anyways, okay. So we got a ring here with sensitivity. Hold on. Okay, that's the feminine. I'm not going to look at hers yet. And let's get one more. And the one more is going to be the one we're going to look at. How did I know this? This is crazy. Missy was going off about the seeker and the seer. I would be the seer. The seeker would be the masculine. But that's what we got here. We got the seeker with dowsing rods. So let's see what that has to say. Dowsing rods. Okay, I'm gonna read the incantation, whatever. I don't know how to say the word. I'm gonna say it 3 times. The first time we hear it, it's just to hear it. The second time is to kind of let it sink in, and the third time is to like really let it sink in. Okay. All right. So, I seek it here. I seek it well, but still I ask, where doeth it dwell? And the answer I find is flowing within and all around me. The streams and lakes manifest all I can be. Okay, sorry, I kind of butchered that a little bit, but bear with me. Let me fix this lighting. I seek it here. I seek it well, but I still ask, where doeth it dwell? The answer I find is following within. Is flowing within. Ugh, guys. I suck. I'm sorry. It's flowing within and all around me. The streams and lakes manifest all I can be. I definitely need to say it 3 times because both times I butchered it. Okay, ready? I seek it here. I seek it well, but I still ask, where doeth it dwell? The answer I find is flowing within and all around me. The streams and lakes manifest all I can be. Okay. And I'm just going to read what this card means. The dowsing rods have sought you out to announce that your search is almost over. You've spent a long time looking in the wrong places, and now is the moment to sense through your heart, using the natural elements as your guide. Doing so, sorry guys, let me change this song. I hear it in my background and it's kind of bothering me. How do you breathe without someone? You breathe. Just kidding. Just kidding. That song. How do I live? Let's put Arn some chill beats. Let's go with chill beats. Why not? Not alone. No. You know, some of the chill beats be a little bit depressing. You're fine, M. Why'd you send M? What does M mean? Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna... Elements as your guide. Doing so will point you in the right direction. Walk your path of destiny, aware of the signs in the flow of water beneath your feet. In the depths of the earth. Create no attachments to the path of others, or they may lead you to far more barren lands. You seek your path, and they seek theirs. Nature will guide you, so get out in it, and seek out the watering holes, the streams, and the rivers, and find what you need in their reflections. Okay. So like I said, the journey of self always leads to that union. Look at this. Like, you know, I feel like that's crazy. Again, Missy, if anyone knows who she is, she was just going off about, she's seen a cross. And she was like, a cross, not like a spiritual cross, but like a meeting. And that kind of reminds me of that. It kind of reminds me of a meeting of two. And with the dowsing rods, it says that. It says, you know, stay on your path and don't worry about other people. Because, like, this is your path. It's, you know, stay in tune with nature, like I said, with those synchronicities. And your path will lead you to that person. It's like your person is on the same path. They're going to meet you there. You don't have to worry about, oh my God, did they get there yet? Looking behind you is just going to, like, stall you. It's a beautiful picture. Kind of reminds me of this place my aunt took me to before. I can't even remember. If you know the name of the park, Buti, that Titi Sonia takes us to, I cannot remember the name of that park, but it's an awesome park. It's really big, and it looks a lot like this. She took me, and I had wedges on. Oh my God, worst thing ever. To walk a whole, like, 5-mile journey. It was the worst. But it was such a beautiful place. I want to go back, but not in wedges. Okay. So let's look at the Divine Feminine. Okay, the Divine Feminine has the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, okay. So let's look at this all together real quick. We got him with the ring, her with the Wheel of Fortune, and them two meeting. Penny Pack. No, it's not Penny Pack. Valley Forge. Sorry. Valley Forge Park is the name of the park. It's an awesome park. And they have, like, great, like, things from the past there, too. That's pretty cool. I think they used to use it for war. Like, war zones. Whatever. So it's kind of like a spiritual place, too. But, okay. Sensitivity. And we have her with Fate. Fate. Alright, let's go into them now. Let's go into the Gilded Tarot. I don't know why I keep thinking Gilded Reverie. I must have to buy that deck because I keep seeing it, like, in my head. The Gilded Reverie. Okay. So, let's check him out. Let's see what's he talking about with this ring. What about the ring and sensitivity? Okay, 2 cards already came out. Let's see. So we have 3 of Wands, and we have Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. I'm getting right now that he's preparing to get on that boat. I feel like, why do I feel like she's on the boat or she's on the other side of the boat? Like, the land that he needs to get to, but he has to get on that boat first. Three of Wands. Three of Wands. Wands are power. Yeah, definitely a power struggle. Oh my gosh, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Atticus' poetry. He has a poem where he says, love is jumping off into the shore, knowing that, to like, you know, the crazy shore, knowing that if you stood on the you know, on the boardwalk, you know, fuck, I have to look it up. I'm gonna have to probably look it up. Atticus poetry about, how can I find that? Let me see. Atticus poem about love, water, jumping in water. I hate when I can't remember things. Please show up. Damn it. Where are you? Let me search shore as a keyword. Jumping in. Love is throwing yourself into a stormy sea, hoping there are arms to catch you, knowing that without the leap, there is only the safe and lonely shore. Okay. Damn, I got hot. I got really hot again. As soon as I found it, I got like really, really hot. Love is throwing yourself into a stormy sea. Stormy sea. Hoping there are arms to catch you. Hoping that there are arms to catch you, okay? Knowing that without the leap, there is only the safe and lonely shore. Sounds like full energy. Damn, I'm hot. I am like so hot. My ears, my face, everything is like... That's crazy. I don't remember the last time I was this hot. Let me take a sip. Maybe this will help. Yeah, I know. I know it was. It's crazy because she even seen my comment. She said it out loud. That's how you know when like people are kind of like on your same vibration, because you'll see them. Oh, okay, that kind of says something too with this. It's like he might not be exactly on the right, but he's trying to make that leap. It's like he's on the road and he kind of just has to like, you know, like jump over to the side and like, you know what it kind of reminds me of? All right, it kind of reminds me of, you know, when you're riding a horse, like horseback, and you have to like jump onto another horse. I mean, you probably don't know this, but symbolically, like you can kind of see what I'm saying. And you gotta jump onto the other horse like on time, or if not, like you're gonna kind of fall onto the floor or whatever. It's like he's trying to do that. He's trying to like pace himself so that he can kind of jump onto the other horse. That's what I'm getting right there. Let's keep going. Damn. I cannot be that wine because I only took one sip. And you guys want to see the bottle? This is the bottle I've been trying to finish for a minute now. It says, it's from Atticus poetry. So speaking of the devil. Thinking of you is a poison I drink often. So that's that. And I have to finish that bottle. So that's why, you know, I kind of filled the cup a little bit. You know, why not? Okay. Let's keep going. Should we keep going with this deck? And a card fell. Page of Swords. Communication. And it's all blue. Mercury, we got those birds on there. Oh my god, her reading was about the birds too. Oh my gosh. What was it? My sister said, it's all about the birds and the bees. Wow. But wait, Pause. Can I just say, why does he look like a jester? Like kind of like a Joker vibes a little bit with what he's wearing. Be serious, bro. Be serious. Be serious. If you're gonna communicate, be serious, because you're only fooling yourself. Okay, I'm getting sadness and intuitiveness also. He might think that she's not gonna reciprocate. Why she got her dogs next to her like that? They look like not pimps, but they look like don't worry, we got your back, like bodyguards. They look like bodyguards. Look at them, they're all tiny and cute, but they look like, you better not fuck with her. You better not fuck with her. Like, that's how they look. That's so funny. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Am I using the same deck? Okay. Alright, let's see the feminine real quick. We have the Ace of Cups. Wow. The Seer. Didn't I just say that? The Seer? Look at that. She got the koi fishes around her. She got the 2 fishes. Alright. Hold on. 2 fishes are in the water. And they're golden. And it's kind of giving me 2 of Cups energy right here. And it's like, I just heard her cup spilleth over. That's how my guides like talk to me. They talk to me like medieval times. It makes sense though. That's so funny. I know, I don't want to creep you guys out or anything, but I know when I post those videos with hearing spirit actually talk, and I don't know if a lot of you can hear it. Sometimes people say they can't hear it. I always go across to my sisters and like debate, like, can you hear it? I hear it. And they're like, oh, I can hear it. But yeah, it's like, you know, my guides, they have, you know, very serious tones sometimes. Her cuff. Why do I keep saying that? Her cuff. Is he trying to cuff her? The Queen of Cups. We're here with her cup. Her cuff spilleth over. Spilleth over. Look, it is spilling over. Wow. Her eye is beautiful too. Look at that eye. It's a brown eye right there. It may be just be for my ears. Yeah, it is sometimes just for my ears. But that's why now I'm not afraid to post it sometimes, because even if I think it might creep people out, even though it doesn't creep me out at all, I'm so happy when I hear it, because it's like confirmation. And it's crazy. It sometimes reads what I'm reading, or like it's talking about what I'm reading. But when other people can hear it, I think it's pretty cool too, though, because it's like, you know, that's pretty. I could share that with someone. Phases of life. But look at this. Like, it's weird, the phases it shows, because it doesn't have like the full phases. It kind of just goes to full moon. And right now we just had our full moon, so now it's going to be changing to going back to like that. I noticed it when I looked at the moon yesterday, and I was like, I seen a little bit of darkness like around the side, and I was like, oh, it makes sense. It's turning back. It's going back to being its to being like this. I think that's important, but I'm gonna put that down for right now. That cup is nice too. That's a nice cup. All right, let me keep going. Then we have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Wow, look at that. It's like yin and yang. There could be 2 people for someone, or this could be the same one. Fire and water. Is that a hedgehog? It looks like a hedgehog. Hold on. I gotta keep doing this. Is that's air. Alright, this is Mercury. Oh my god, Mercury made another like appearance. Do you see that triangle right there? So, alright, I did my nails so that when I look at them, they're facing me. But the nail artist kind of did some of them facing you guys. But I know what they mean. And as a reminder, this right here is air, which is my Mercury, whatever. So you see the line in the middle? That triangle has a line in the middle. That is air right there. Air, Mercury is you know, Gemini energy is a air sign. Gemini is an air sign. Okay. Okay, let me just keep going with this. Someone is he is having a higher perspective. It's going. She knows this already. She knows this already. That's why we got the seer right there with that. I just heard her ideas. And then I thought about the moon phases. Maybe she's manifesting this too. Okay, but he's coming in with communication. Mercury is going to bring this communication. We have that higher perspective right there with that one. And with this one, it's like groundhog. Like, that's a groundhog, right? Am I wrong or right? I want to believe I'm right. I'm pretty sure I know my animals. That looks like a groundhog to me. Oh my god, if I'm wrong, I'm an idiot. It's not a squirrel. It's definitely not a squirrel. It's a groundhog. Right? Somebody say right, so I could just let this go. It looks like an otter. Oh, see, I knew it was like a little bit off. I knew it was a little bit off. An otter. An otter is symbolic too. Hold on. Damn it, this book is not like the best book for this, but let me just look at it anyways to see what this one says about the Knight of Cups. The Knight coming in with his cup full. Why do I feel like he's afraid? All right. His cup is full, but you see how the horse is kind of jumping right there? Why do I feel like he's like not afraid to touch the water? The horse he is on might be afraid to touch the water. Hold on. That's the earth sign. No, that's not an earth sign. Dang it. You know, when they did my fingers, they took off the triangles. Hold on. Let me try to remember this. No, that's a fire sign. Okay. All right, let me go into the book. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. We're doing masculine, feminine, and both. But I'm kind of going like from one to the other, kind of seeing where they're meeting at. It's like they're both on the road and I'm the messenger and I'm just like, where are you at? What? Tell me more. And I'm like, all right, I'll be right back. And I'm going to the other one. I'm like, what's going on with you? Like, you know, tell me what's going on with you. Oh my God, that sounds like I'm Mercury. It kind of sounds like, you know, I pray before I do these readings. I told the universe, use me as your messenger. Use me as your channel to channel these messages that are meant for the people who need them. What's meant to be said, you know. I mean, the people who need this message find it. Okay, Knight of Cups. Eight of Cups, Ten of Cups. Wait. How do you go from... Alright, I'm at the Cups. Do they completely not even talk about this one? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. They have all the cups here except for the Knight of Cups. That's so odd. Who made this? Oh, wait. Dang, they made that very weird. Okay. You're feeling very romantic. You are more interested than usual in candles, decadent dinners, and lofty declarations of love. Relish this time of celebrating beautiful and sensual experiences. Wow. You want to know what it says in reverse? It says, daydreaming when you shouldn't. Don't let romantic ideals take you away from your path. So that also means, if that's reversed, that means that in the up way, it means kind of like the romantic thing is your path. You're feeling very romantic, so I guess he's feeling very romantic. Why am I thinking of Lord of the Rings? The elf, when she's rescuing Frodo, and she's in the middle of the water, and all the rushing waters of the horses are coming. Why is that important? Does she stand her ground? She does stand her ground. Oh my god, that's what he's doing. Hold on, my head just like... He's standing his ground. He's standing... It's back to that poem. He's in the water here. Oh my god, my head is like... Hold on. That's crazy. I'm sorry, guys. I try my best to interpret everything I get, but right now I'm getting it all, and it's like, it's a little overwhelming. It is kind of that feeling of being in that water, and like, let's say, whatever, the bad things are coming, the bad people or whatever, and like, you just stand there and you let the water kind of do its thing. That's crazy. That's the elf in Lord of the Rings with Frodo on her, you know, her rescuing Frodo, and standing there. Whatever, that's that scene. That's what he's doing here. That's what the universe is telling me right now. He's doing that. But I feel like he's afraid of this water, but that was... Okay, that's what he is, but she doesn't believe that. Because remember, she's the seer. She believes he's coming in with communication. She believes he's going to have that higher perspective. And, you know, we don't know what that otter means, but I definitely feel like that otter is symbolic. Maybe he'll come out on a different deck. I don't know. Okay, let's keep going. Same deck? Yes? Alright. Alright, then we got the Eight of Cups here. And then we got the Queen of Swords. Immediately when I seen it, my head said, leaving behind the Queen of Swords energy. Maybe he's also, like, leaving behind energies that don't serve him anymore, too. Things that were holding him back. Queen of Swords. Boundaries. Healthy boundaries. She came up in the upright. Look at her cat looking at her. Her cat's looking at her like, she's really doing it. Look at her. She's doing her thing. You know, cats are kind of like, they're very, I want to say respectful. I know they can be feisty, but they have like a type of royal respect that they carry. And it's like, when they see their human, they're like, all right, I can respect that human. But then there's sometimes when they just like, this human is retarded. Yeah, the birds are still communication. But she has a lot of birds next to her. Like I said, she already knows. I feel like she already knows. She already knows this. And he's like, it's like she's kind of waiting for him. Because he's like on the journey. Look at him with his, there's a rope attached to this, and it almost, all right, it has initial CM, but it almost looks like it said good morning, like GM. Who knows? Somebody might get a text saying good morning, whatever. But, you got shaky, weird. Let's see. He's on the journey. She knows, and she's holding her boundaries. She already knows what's coming. He, on the other hand, over here with this ring, what we got for the masculine was that ring. Sensitivity. We got Page of Swords. I'm just doing a recap for those who are just joining. Page of Swords with those two birds in the end. Queen of Cups in reverse for this masculine. And the Three of Wands, which was that poet, the Atticus poet poem that I was saying. It's that energy of him taking that leap, knowing that, you know, love is going to catch him. And then for her, we got the Wheel of Fortune, Fate. We got the Eye with the Ace of Cups, where her cup spilleth over. Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups. Okay. Can we keep going? And with both, we got the, you know, both, when both roads meet. Okay. Let's go into karma cards. Let's see what the karma cards have to say about this. I'm just kidding. You know what I could use? I could use another sip. Another gulp. Because I'm 35 minutes in. Why not? I gotta finish that bottle. Hopefully I finish it, because if I don't, that means I'm gonna have another love reading and I'm gonna have to drink it. Just kidding. You know, being a mom, what occasion can I actually drink wine on besides like those special occasions? And those don't happen often now with COVID. Okay. Let me try to stay organized. Let's see. Okay, universe. What about this divine masculine? What do we need to know? What is going on in his head with this ring and this jumping into the water, hesitation and things like that? Whatever. What's going on with the masculine? Your vision in Aquarius. There goes that water. Are you laughing at me because the cards didn't come out? All right, your vision. What's new and different about? What's new and different about? That came out with Mercury. Use an unconventional way and genius to experiment with, the discoveries of, resulting from the eccentricity of. That's with Aquarius. The main thing that stood out to me was what's new and different about. Because remember what I said, she already seen this. She already knows. She might, you know, no, I don't even think she's hesitating. She knows. She already knows. But with him, what's new and different? What's new and different is like this is what's new and different. Taking that leap. He may have took that leap already. Or maybe that's what he's doing right now. Your vision. What's new and different about your vision? I was just saying that in the beginning of this live, that when you change your perception, your mind, your ways of thinking, you change your reflection, what you see in the physical. When it comes to a love relationship, like I said, the more you embody love, the more you self-love and self-care and actually love yourself. And like, not just saying, oh, I love myself, and then like later being like treating yourself otherwise. Really, really embodying that true love inside of you. You'll see that in your reflection. And that's why sometimes we deal with karmics. Karmics are a mirror to that non-love that we don't have inside of us at that time. Like Missy was saying earlier in her life, she was saying about back then we used to say, tell me what to do so that, you know, so you can love me. And it's like, no one is supposed to tell you what to do so that you know, people can love you. You're supposed to know how to love you. You're supposed to know your love language. You're supposed to find those things. And a lot of times, in the past, I want to say in the past, because this is me, and I guess we're a collective, so if I'm speaking that way, most likely this is you too. In the past, in low vibrational energies, we didn't know our love language. We would be disappointed when people wouldn't meet those expectations. We would expect more, and when they didn't do it, we were just like, you know, upset or whatever. But now that we know it, we kind of you know, have a healthy Queen of Swords energy. Where it's like, this is where you meet me at. Hey. Universe, tell me keep going. Okay, so let's see what else. But anyways, his vision is changing. His perception is changing. So is his reflection. And that's what's new right now. And that's why this is happening with the communication that's all coming through right now. All right, let's keep going. Too many. Come on, universe. One card. One by one, at least. The Romance Angels is speaking to me, but I kind of just like want to finish with this one first. Uranus. An unusual example of a different way of looking at an unexpected change. Stir up the situation by using. Be open to new ideas about. Invent a way to. That's Uranus. And I was just saying that about his vision. An unusual example of a different way of looking at. Both of them. Both of these two cards. With Mercury, it says, what is new and different about a different way of looking at a different perspective. I was just saying that. An unexpected change. Maybe it's unexpected for him. Maybe because she's a seer. She's already sensing this. She already knows that the wheel is turning, that things are moving right now. She senses that movement. Okay. Should we switch to the feminine now? What about her? This deck is kind of getting on my nerves. Okay. The second house. Your beliefs, what you value, your resources, patiently, what you want, get what you need. Second house. Her abundance. Pentacles energy. It kind of gives me like Queen of Pentacles energy. I told you already, patiently. She was waiting. She's waiting right here. It's like she's holding her sword of truth is what I'm getting to. If you look at his birds, they're like blue. They're blue jays, whatever. They're blue. I am going to use that. I have it right next to me. Look, I have it right next to me. It's coming. It's coming. I know it's already 40 minutes. This might be a long live. This feels like an important message, though. So let's keep going real quick. But, all right, his birds are blue. Remember I told you I was sensing sadness, too. Her birds are white. It's like she's already... That purity energy right there. Like, we already see it with, like... She's already thinking... She's kind of thinking positive. She sees it, so she's able to. You know, it kind of sucks. Maybe he doesn't see it. Whatever. He's a sleeping Frodo. He's a sleeping Frodo. Oh my god. I just peeped that. Oh my god. Frodo with the ring. Oh my god. Alright. Having a moment here. Frodo with the ring. Frodo carries the fucking ring. Oh my god. Okay, you know what, universe, I love you. It's always using stories and movies. I love it. I love it. Okay, whatever. Pure birds. I'm sorry. Let me go back to patiently. She's being patient. Let's just say that, okay? These were his cards. Let me keep my stuff organized here. Patiently, what you want, get what you need. Your beliefs, what you value, your resources. That's all of her healthy Queen of Swords energy with her beliefs. Remember, she already knows this. What she values, she's holding her sword. She's ready to protect her values. Her resources, she's being patient. And she's getting what she needs and what she wants because she's in alignment. Your dreams. Like, the universe wouldn't make you want something that's not meant for you. They wouldn't dangle a carrot in front of you and tell you you can't eat it. You know, they would only make you kind of want what is kind of meant for you. But that also comes with discernment, because you have to know what's best for you too. You don't want to protect something that's going to hurt you later. It's going to be toxic. Okay. Your dreams, your idealization of, be a part of something overwhelming. What did I say? What the hell did I say with this? Overwhelming. This is kind of overwhelming, and that heat was coming out my ears. It's not anymore, like not right now, but it kind of calmed down. But be part of something overwhelming. And the Pisces energy, I didn't say it out loud, but I was thinking it with these fishes. It's like she has like the yin and yang here with her, like those two fishes kind of just being in balance. She has her fishes. Okay, let's keep going. Spirituality and ultimately, spiritually to ultimately experience. Trusting your psychic knowledge of. Hey. Trusting your psychic knowledge of, resulting from the indecision of or about. She's not indecisive. I feel like I was just telling my mom this because she's looking for a house right now. And I was like, Mom, what did you feel when you were there? You have to know. What, like, was it a yes or a no? It's not a maybe. If you felt like, I could keep looking, it's no. It's no. Like, even if you have to make a list and rate it from 1 to 10, like, and then look at your list later and, like, you know, go for the one that you really felt was a yes. Don't go for something that's a maybe. And even, like, all right, somebody sent me a message, was like, when do you know to stop talking to other people? Dang it, I can't even look it up because it's on this phone. When you're dating, when you know to stop talking to other people. And me, I personally, I don't talk to multiple people, so I don't know. But I've been looking at, like, studying that, like, a healthy way of dating, like talking to multiple people at the same time, but not being physical with them. And it's kind of healthy. It's in a way, because you're not investing, like, your mind, your thoughts are not only in one person turning into a toxic thing. It's kind of like you're free still, and you're not attached. It's like you're detached. But when do you know to draw that line of, like, I really like this person, and maybe I should stop talking to those other people? And my answer was, like, you know, when things get physical, when you're sure you really like that person and you want to move forward with that person, like that. And it was like, I said it, I was like, I personally, there's no maybe for me. So it's like, if I'm talking to, let's say, 2 people, and I go on a date with one of them, and let's say it was good, and then I go on a date with the second one and it was great, my intuition is so strong, though, so I already know, like, it's a no for the other person. The maybe is a no, because I'm not going to waste their time, and I'm not going to waste my time. So, like, and if I didn't like you that much, then, you know, for me personally, then, you know, why would I want to move forward with it? My intuition always tells me, though, so it's like my cheat sheet, you could say, but it kind of sucks, because then I'm not, like, dating for that long. It's like it ends so fast, because I know things. Let's just say that. But trusting your psychic knowledge of, she trusts it. That's why she sees him already passing this, while in his hand he's over here, like, he's like, he looks like a kid, honestly. Like, I gotta be honest, he looks like a student who hasn't mastered it yet, but he has a sword in his hand, and he's like, I'm ready for battle. And it's like, it kind of reminds me of Lord of the Rings too, how they gave the when they were preparing for battle, and they gave swords to, like, even, like, the children. And, you know, some of the children, like, they manned up. They were like, I got this, you know. It's life or death right now, like, I'm gonna have to do it, like. And they're scared shits, you know, they're whatever, but they do it anyways. And he looks like that. He looks like a kid who has a sword in his hand. He's like, fuck it, I gotta do this regardless, so I'm just gonna freaking do it. And I don't know if she's gonna reciprocate the same energy, but, you know, I'm gonna do it, whatever. If you've seen Lord of the Rings, I'm such a nerd, but blame my dad for that. I love that, though. I love that part of me that is a nerd, because It's cool. I'm a cool nerd. Whatever. All right. 9 of Wands. Look at this. He looks like he just went through battle. I don't know why the universe told me to grab that deck and just pull a card. I know it was random. I was on the other deck. I'm just like, what the hell? But 9 of Wands. It looks like it's giving me King Arthur vibes, but it's also giving me after a battle. It's giving me Apollo vibes. Oh my god, look. Oh my god. That's crazy. It's on my ring finger. Apollo. I got that on my ring for the nail. That's the symbol for Apollo. You know when they put the flag on the moon? Wow. Look at this. He's on the journey. And look at the moon. And look at the moon. Look at the moon. He's planting his wand, his power, in the ground. He's grounding his power. He's been through a battle. I guess completion is when he actually, after the battle, gets on that horse and runs for his love. Okay, whatever. That was a random shit. Okay, let's go back to this deck. You don't want me to? Alright, whatever. Fine. So it was an indecision. It's either yes or no. She knows it's a yes. She's not confused about that. She's already decided about that. She trusts her spiritual knowledge, her psychic knowledge, the idealization, the actualization. Self-actualized is what I'm getting to. She is self-actualized. If you don't know what that means, self-actualized means like really getting to the deep roots of yourself and basically saying like, is this an actual belief? Like, self-actualized. I used to have that in my bio. That's how deep I was into it. But right now trying to explain it is kind of like getting a little lost. But self-actualized. She is self-actualized. Meaning that she knows herself. She has found herself. She has actualized herself. I know I'm saying that weird. Whatever. Alright, let's keep going. I'm sorry, Ali. Lightseers is calling me. I'm gonna go to Lightseers real quick. It might not be that long. I told you guys, it's all about the vibration. I felt it. The universe, it was like, that one. It was like pulling my hand. Alright. Oh my god. Look, I cut the deck and look what was at the bottom. The Lovers. I'm gonna take that and put it right in the middle. The Lovers. Three cards. Alright. I'm all suspect of it. Well, I'm gonna... 4 cards. I'm not gonna look at them. I'm just gonna put one there, and the 2 here. Look at this. From dreams to physical. Looking at... It's the switcheroo. Missy was going off about this too. It's crazy when she said that because I haven't seen this card different since she said that. It was like, the only reason I mention her a lot is because I resonate so much with her because she's on the same journey as me. Literally, every single day she goes live, and I don't try to watch them every single day because I try to detach from wanting to know things, even though I already know them. But she just confirms them for, like, in a way for me. It's like, yeah, I already know. But it's good to know that somebody else feels the same way as me. But, switcheroo. It went from him dreaming about it to him actually doing something about it. See her. Are we serious? Are we freaking serious? These are the same cards, guys. Well, it threw itself there. He is following the omens. Alright, I gotta say this. Just because I've seen it twice here. Sagittarius. Sagittarius vibes. It's on her arm right there, and it's on his back right there. As much as I don't want to say that. He's like in a hurry. He's like, that's what the wheel is telling her. The wheel is telling her that he's rushing forward towards this. Look at this. I never even noticed this before. In his shoes, he has 1s and 0s. Do you see that? I know it's a little blurry probably. 1s and 0s in his shoes. That's like, I know this from Ancient Aliens. They, you know, the Matrix. The universe is made up of numbers. And 1s and 0s are kind of like how the universe kind of speaks. He's getting, like I just said, the message, the omens. The universe is, but this came out with her. She's getting the message that he is on his way, and he's kind of rushing on his way. And he's rushing on his way because he's also getting those messages too. Okay. Now let's go into what I got for these two. Okay. The universe is telling me to do this. We got this one. He's on his way. Climbing that ladder, leaving low vibrational things behind. Okay. He's on his way. Okay. What I learned in alchemy is that the sun and the moon are one. There's two suns too, the spiritual and the physical. This is the spiritual sun here. This is the physical moon. When they come together, it kind of is like, don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging. Oh, I hate when the universe does that. It leaves me hanging. It's like, you should know this. It puts me in a spot. It's like, you should know this. You did your research. You should know this. I'm like, oh, I don't know. All I can think of is Mercury. Mercury, alright, is so much bigger than just a planet, by the way. It's not, it's Hermes. It's the energy of Hermes, which is the messenger, but it's like, it even goes back to like the 10 Commandments with like, they say Moses was Hermes or whatever. When these two come together, okay, that's Mercury. Let's just say that right now because that's the most I can say. She, right here, 4 of Swords, healing a broken heart. That's why she's in her Queen of Swords energy. That's why she has her strong boundaries now. Because she doesn't want a broken heart. And immediately I just felt pain right here, too. In her heart chakra. She's guarding her heart. But not in a toxic way, because like I said, she knows this already. But she's also protecting herself. She's staying strong in divine energy right there. Her sword is guided by divine energy. It's not low vibrational. It's high vibrational. She's only cutting out low vibrational things. Okay. I'm doing this slowly because I'm like, universe, are you going to stop my hand? Let's go into this deck. Wait, let me take a sip. I gotta take a sip. I need to pour more in there. I'm not an alcoholic. It's just wine. It's just grape juice. No, I'm not an alcoholic for real. But I love wine. Let's go into the uncommon tarot. Yo, I have not been paying attention to the music. I don't know what was playing at all. So if you guys were jamming to it, you know, that's awesome. If you weren't, I'm sorry. Okay, we got 2 cards. This is for both because it came out in the middle. What do we have? The Knight of Coins and the Queen of Coins. Can we get any more obvious than this? Hold on. Let me feel this out for a second. A gentle elephant here. But with this one, her boob is out. Let me just point that out. Her boob is out. And then with the rabbit there. She's feeling very sexual. And we also have a bitten pomegranate there. Persephone vibes. We have growth behind her pentacle. She's wearing a white outfit. Purity, what I was just saying before. She's embraced her darkness. She's ready to have divine sex. Let's say that. Divine sex. I felt you were being mysterious. Oh, I was like, because I wanted to feel it. I wanted to be sure. I was like, you know, pull my hand away if it's not the one, and it didn't pull my hand, and it kind of felt a little awkward, where it's like, you know, when you want the teacher to kind of correct you, and you're doing it, and you're waiting for them to be like, and they don't do it, and it's like, do I keep going? Is this correct? And you keep doing the thing, and they're just like, and eventually they give you a nod, and you're like, oh, finally, I know that I was doing the right thing, or whatever. All right, let's get back to this. It's a very sexual card. She's ready to have divine, sacred sex. I don't know why I'm being a kid about saying the word. I guess because my viewers, my mom and dad follow me, and I don't want to be too sexual, but I'm 27. I'm an adult. You know, let me be. Let me tell myself that, because they're not saying anything to me. It's just me saying that. Me trying to caution myself. The gentle giant. I know I said gentle elephant. I meant gentle giant. A boy. At first I thought it was a girl, but now that I look at it, let me filter what I'm hearing, just because I don't feel totally comfortable saying that. He's humble. He came from small beginnings. Okay. A humble person, a gentle giant. It's like humble is what really the word I want to say. Humble. Humble. Knight of Coins. Queen of Coins is very sexual right now. Okay. Let's keep going. King of Swords. Like, it's repeating cards. But this is Darth Vader vibes for me. But let me feel this out. Hold on. Like, you know what it gives me? It gives me, again, that Mulan vibes with, like, after a battle kind of thing. Oh, you know what it is? He's fighting his feelings. He's fighting the butterflies that he feels inside of him. But he's kind of not. He's kind of like, fuck it. They're around me anyways. It's like, he's embraced his darkness. And I guess to him, it kind of gives me Scorpio vibes. I'm feeling. Ooh, what is this? What is this I'm feeling? He's feeling those butterflies. He's holding his sword of truth. And he's like, alright, this is the truth. I do have feelings. I can't deny them anymore. You can see my Darth Vader, but you know underneath it lies a young Anakin. Okay. If you didn't watch Star Wars, you know what? You should have watched Star Wars. I'm not going to even mention I'm not even going to mention that. What do we have here? Alright. Too many cards fell out, but they all fell out on top of him. Let's just see what this has to say. 3 of Swords. 4 of Swords. Ace of Wands. Healing a broken heart. Touching those wounds. 4 of Swords. I'm getting the past. I'm getting the wound that he's touching had to do with a female. It had to do with someone in his past. Maybe those are the wounds that are being touched right now when he has hesitation with her being in her, you know, him believing that she's going to be in this energy. He doesn't really believe that all the way because of what he felt in the past. This, he's putting he's really touching the wound. This is an open wound. This is the sword being on top of it. And, like, really getting to the truth and the deepness of like that wound within him. This is him with all the swords in him, and it's like he was vulnerable before. He was vulnerable and he got hurt by her. This is the girl and right now. I'm definitely getting past. Four of Swords. What he thought was going to be 11-11, what he thought was going to be the Four of Wands, was a Four of Swords for him with this female of a broken heart. This was the, like, and he thought she was open and he thought she had a good heart, but she didn't. She hurt him. She stabbed him in the back. She did whatever she did. Okay. Oh shit, there's more. Okay, I'm sorry. King of Cups. Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. King of Cups. Neptune. Dreams. Ideas. Him looking at his fish. His fish is out the cup. Look at that boat right there again. Look at that boat. My water finger. This is a finger. It was supposed to be, I think it was supposed to be Jupiter. It was Jupiter and Neptune, I think, this finger, but he's looking at that idea of jumping into that boat, jumping into the shore, hoping that there's arms that would, you know, catch him. Where's that card? Oh, right here. That's what he's doing here. He's contemplating. We are in Virgo moon right now, so it makes sense if this is the right now energy, but Ace of Swords. Look at the ring on her finger. Ace of Swords. She gives him those butterflies. That's his idea. He wants to put a ring on her finger. Two of Swords. It's also indecisive energy. It's also the unknown. It's also being blind. Not knowing. Swinging. It's like swinging with your eyes closed. It's that Fool energy. But I feel like he made his choice. You see, one sword is down, one sword is up. Swinging. And why do I feel like, alright, he's weighing out the options. Like, one sword is heavy, one sword is not. It's kind of like, alright, you ever play baseball? I don't know if you guys, if you ever play baseball, you know that every bat is not the same. When you play baseball, you have to kind of like feel out the bat. Like, I remember when I used to play softball, I used to always, you know, we had to do that because we had to feel out the bat and know how heavy it was and like kind of do a couple swings with it. He's doing that. He's feeling out the weight of each sword. And he found like this one feels better than this one. Is that indecisive energy what I was telling you with my mom with the house? Like, it's either a yes or a no. And he's like, this is definitely a no. This is definitely a yes. Alright, that's him. I'm going to keep going a little bit more. Can I? Alright, one more. I don't know who this one more is for. We'll see who it lands on. And it would fall on the floor. Dang it, and there's 3. Come on, nails. Alright. And then there were 3. Alright, let's see. Again, I'm going to do the same thing. Him, middle, and her. Him. 6 of Wands. This gives me the alchemist vibes. Someone on their journey. Someone really finding the inner alchemist of them. Transmuting something. It's not for anyone. That could be. But it does give me... This is a general message. So, you could hold... Alright, maybe that was meant to be said. When it comes to the divine masculine, the divine feminine, a girl can hold masculine energy. She could have a lot of, like, let's say she already has the feminine energy inside of her. She could be healing her inner divine masculine. So she would embody the divine masculine when it comes to the union. He could have a lot of the masculine energy already. Like, let's say healed masculine energy. But needs to heal his feminine energy. So he could need to work on that. And when they come together, he could be carrying the feminine that needs that completes the circle. She could be carrying the masculine that completes the circle, that makes the divine union. So it's not always a girl has to bring that to the table of the feminine energy. She could already have it and just need to balance out her masculine. And it could be, again, the opposite. So gender doesn't really matter when it comes to this. What matters is the energy that's coming and together. So when I say masculine and when I say feminine, take it as it resonates. Use discernment to know your own situation and know how this could resonate with you. If you're a girl and you resonate very much with the masculine things that I'm saying and you feel like this is you, it is you. Don't question it. Don't overthink it. If you think it's, you're resonating with the, vice versa. You know what I mean. Okay. That had to be said. So, that, if you ever read the book The Alchemist, you know that the alchemist learns how to become the wind. He learns how to become the wind. I'm not going to go really into it. This masculine here has became the wind. He knows how to carry the wind. That's what he's doing here. He's on that journey. He has the 6 being groundedness, the physical. In the book The Alchemist, the boy, he's like, you want me to become the wind? How can I become the wind? And he has to do it or else he's gonna die. And like the wizard was like, you got this. You're gonna become the wind. Whatever. And like, the little boy, he meets the challenge. He's like, I don't even think he's a little boy. He's a teenager, whatever. He meets the challenge and he becomes the wind in the physical. He becomes the alchemist. And he does that. This person becomes the alchemist. That's what they're doing there. Let's go into both. In both, we have 7 of Wands. Let me just feel this out for 1 second. 7 of Wands. A cheetah. Why am I hearing Tarzan? What happens in Tarzan? Oh, the battle. The battle and boy becomes man. Tarzan kills the cheetah. Outside influences, 7 of Wands. His power. How does that have to do with both? Both of them are in their power. Okay. Yeah, the middle deck was a lot of like, again, with what they're both leaving behind, why they're both in this energy. It's a lot of the why. I think that's what it was trying to tell us in the beginning when I asked both, and I was like, what do you mean both? It's the why. So like I said too before, I'm the messenger, so I'm again talking to the masculine right now, hearing everything, hearing the feminine, and then I'm putting it together. Oh, she's like this because of this. He's like this because of this. And that's what the middle deck is. I know you guys can't see it, but like there's a bunch of cards in the middle deck. I kind of like how this is organized in a way. Usually I make a mess. All right, let's keep going. And then we have 5 of Wands. Okay. Let me feel this out real quick. The snake. The snake is important. I'm sorry, I didn't show you guys. The snake is important. Why is the snake important? Like Eve already ate the apple. We've seen Persephone there. I seen this earlier today. Oh my god, I'm trying to really like grab what I've seen. The blessings in disguise. Shit. Shedding an old skin. I really can't grab what I'm trying to think of. But blessings in disguise. It was like, all right, I just gotta use my own example for this because I can't really remember what it was that I seen. But when I seen it, I connected what I was seeing before, and I was like, oh, that makes perfect sense. And I really can't remember what I seen that I'm trying to tell you guys. But from my experience, what I learned about the snake, I went through a whole year, 2019, of seeing, I was seeing it everywhere. The snake inside the bushes. I seen it on people's clothes. I seen it everywhere. I was like, what is with this snake? The snake, and I honestly, I wanted to kind of get it tattooed. I thought it was pretty hot. But then, like, it was cautioning me. It was telling me something. It was cautioning me. It was like, this snake looks like it's wrapping things up there. It looks like it's kind of like, it looks like it's turning into an infinity sign also. Look at this. You see it? Outside influences again. Her battles. These are her battles. Something she has to battle within her. Why did we get that? Can I get one more as a clarifier, universe? Okay. And we got the star. Pablo here with the star. Because she also had to be that elf on the horse and, you know, feel that water energy cleanse her and protect her from these outside influences. The star Aquarius, but also, like, I keep going back to it. There's also a peacock in the background of this. Peacocks symbolize, like, royalty. They symbolize attraction. Her attraction has changed. Remember, perception, what you see. Yeah, it does. It has good. And what I seen today was a good thing. And it made total sense of, like, everything that I was seeing before. Yeah, the transformation and everything. That's why I said right now in this card, it's showing a good energy of this snake. It's actually, these two are not so good. But this one right here is actually a good one. These crows are fighting, but, alright, in the story of the alchemist, when the crows were fighting, it came as an omen to warn of danger. That snake is, like, wrapping up the danger for them. And again, what I was saying with those, with the scene, that one scene where she's standing in the water with Frodo on her horse, and the horses of the water come, which is like, you know, the universe. You know, only the universe can move waters like that, whatever. But, it flushed them away, you know, it got rid of them. But, I mean, in the movie, they're not completely dead, but caution with that. Okay, can I move forward? What's the next deck? Where we at? 78 minutes. Damn, I'm past an hour. Where did it come from? Bro, you have a horse behind. Oh! Yeah, you want to see? That horse is carrying a rose, right? And recently, from the wedding I attended, my daughter, she brought that other rose with her. And we had it in water, but then I thought about these roses, and I was like, I kind of want it to last. So I took it out the water, and I put it there. I didn't really know where else to put it at. And who knows? That could symbolize, like, Two of Cups, you know? He's carrying one, and the other one is his ground. Whatever. But, yeah, that's my night. My mom, actually, she bought that, and she wanted to give it to, like, she wanted to give it to someone, and they didn't want it. And I was like, Mom, give it to me. I'll totally take that. And I love it now. Actually, I want to buy, like, what is it? I want to buy the Artemis statue and the Venus, Venus statue. Okay. Let me go to Romance Angels. Someone else is calling me, but I don't know who it is. You? Okay. Alright. Romance Angels in a second. Where did it come from? You're hilarious. You didn't see that back there? I know, my head was kind of blocking it this whole time. That's fucking crazy, though. Like, the horse. And look at all those wands. You know what's crazy? I didn't have... That's the diffuser. My face is, like, looking shiny. I didn't have all those, like, rods inside of it before. I only had, like, 2. And recently, I found the other ones. I was like, oh, these go in the thing. I gotta use them before they waste, whatever. And, I put them in there. But maybe, you know, that's symbolic for him getting more of his power. Mom, I was just talking about you with the horse. Your horse is coming out in this message. Alright. Let's see. What else about this? Let me move Romance Angels over. This is probably going to be a long reading. I don't even want to time it because I don't even know. Alright, universe. What are we doing here? Universe said go with the flow. It said take the lead, go with the flow. I'm like, okay. It's like, you know what you're doing. It's kind of giving me teacher vibes when the teacher just like, let me see what you do. Go ahead, just do it. Just do it. And I'm like, I can't fuck up though. Like, wait, don't do that. Don't give me all the responsibility. This is your message. Alright. It's still their message. It's still divinely guided. They'll correct me when it needs to be corrected. Damn it. Fuck it. I'll go with them. We got Temperance, Sagittarius energy, money restrictions, testing the waters. Forget about money restrictions. Money restrictions has to do, again, with your abundance. Every time you see money restrictions, money is an energy. Money flows as an energy. So when you're being blocked, let's say in love, let's say in any way of your life, it is your abundance that's being blocked. So that bounce check, whatever it might be, is showing you that you have a block in you. And when you clear that block, money flows naturally because it is an energy. It's not just a physical paper. Like, it is a physical paper, but it's energy. It's so much more than that. Testing the waters. Oh my god, here goes that King of Cups. Testing the water. Look, I'm looking at the fish. Can the fish swim? He's jumping the fish. He seems like a frying pan. The fish, flipping the fish. Can you swim? I'm sorry. Oh my god. Can you swim? He's like, you better not let me down. I'm counting on you. You better swim because she has all her fish over here. Where you at? She has all her fish over here. So I cannot look like a fool, okay? I need to flip this. You know, he's testing the waters. He's tempering. You know, it's again finding that inner balance. I'm making a joke out of it, but look at that road behind that person. That's the dowing rods, whatever, however you say it. In the beginning of this, that's the road behind them. The road that is the lovers. That is both of them. Okay, I'm like, where did I... Crap, hold on. Oh, okay. Where did I put you? Sorry, guys. 1 second. Okay, you're right here. And you're right here. Okay. That's Temperance for him. Sagittarius energy, like I said before. Earth energy with that triangle with no line in it in the middle of his chest. It kind of also gives me Archangel Michael vibes, too. 14 turning into a 5, it gives me balance. He's balancing out those, it goes back to Mercury, the mercurial waters. What turns ice turns into water, ice turns into water. You know what I mean, what I'm saying? The divine waters. Then we got strength for both. Leo vibes. Also infinity twice with the 8 and with the infinity above the head. I'll show both of them, infinities. And this is the both deck. Inner strength, confrontation with yourself or other people. Other people, it's both. It's both, because even with the twin flame journey, a twin always mirrors back to you. It's confrontation of yourself. It's like, what are you going to see in your reflection right now? Are you ready? Like, that's a big thing, too. A lot of people will settle for a soulmate, but a soulmate is just going to mirror your energy that you're in right now. when your energy changes, that soulmate kind of changes too. Like, it doesn't always stay in the picture. They're easier, but a twin flame is the work. Twin flame is like really facing yourself. And it's like, are you ready to face yourself? Are you going to get triggered? Are you going to like be scared? Like, you can't be scared. You got to be. And that's when I was just telling my sister this. Let me filter how this is supposed to be said. I'm looking at something right now that says fire and ice. I don't know why that's important, but just hold that thought for a second. Okay. Confrontation with other people, with yourself. Okay. When you talk, all right, this is important with Mercury retrograde. When you have conversations with people, and you have to know who's in the front seat. Is it your ego or is it your soul? When you speak from the soul, you communicate clearly, you communicate effectively, and you don't lose out on it. You kind of get past that blockage that you were meant to. But when you communicate from the ego, you limit yourself. You're only holding back from yourself. And the conversation doesn't go so well because both of you mirror each other. So you're falling into your ego, so are they. Communication kind of goes blah, whatever. But from the soul, being brave. It might seem scary or whatever, but it's confrontation with yourself, being real, getting to the core of things. I was saying earlier about that cat in that picture. Cats know. They know. They know if you're being real or if you're being dishonest. That lion is not a cat. That is a freaking lion. A lion will know. A lion is like, I'm going to test you right now. It's definitely huge Leo vibes with loyalty and things like that, where we kind of are the seers. Not all the time. I mean, a toxic Leo, whatever. But a healthy Leo, let's just say that. They're very intuitive when it comes to loyalty. Like, they'll look at you and they're like a lion, like, make a move, go ahead. Like I said, as a teacher, like, looking and making sure, like, is this person ready or not? You got to be ready. If you're going to face yourself, if you're going to face your twin, what energy are you bringing to the table? Because they're going to mirror you. And if you're that, boy wielding the sword, you can't have other things talking in your mind telling you, like, I could be doing something else. You got to be full 100% into it. Yeah, it's like chess. It's like, make your move. Like, it's very much Virgo energy too, with like the analyzing and really like, this is a big message, guys. I'm sorry it's going on so long, but I'm not sorry at the same time because it's such a good message right now. Yeah, it's like, make your move, but have a good, not strategy, but be true. Be 100% true. You cannot have, this is not the time to play games. That's all I can say. This is not the time to play games. It's not the time to limit yourself. Either it's yes or no. It's either you're going to get 100% or you're going to fail, period. But that's what the energy that you bring. That's not like this is a big test or anything, but it's kind of is. King of Swords. Man over 25 years, brown eyes, brown hair, cold, abrasive, demands respect. That came out with the feminine energy. What she's expecting. It might not have to do, take this as resonates with the age, but cold, abrasive, demands respect. We got Knight of Swords. Hold on. Where are all the, oh my gosh, did I mix this up? I did. We got King of Swords twice. Yeah, we did. Okay. Let me just put this all back because this doesn't belong over here. Okay. King of Swords, we got him twice. She is expecting him to be cold, abrasive, and demanding respect. But, yeah, he might be cold, but look at him, we're surrounded around these butterflies. In a way, she knows he has feelings, too. It's like, but she's expecting him to be in that energy of, like, yeah, I got feelings, but, telling you how I feel. Like, kind of thing like that. Like, all right, let's just leave it like that. Let's go into Romance Angels. Can I? And at the bottom of the deck, I gotta say this too. We have this here. And again, it is like, I am getting a lot of like that battle vibes here. He's picking up his He's carrying his wands home is what I'm getting. It's a heavy load, but he's doing it. He's carrying all that. All right, he planted that one, but the rest he's taking home with him. It's like he's grounded, and he's 10 of Wands is completion. He's found it's a lot of Mulan vibes. You know how Mulan is like, she masters when she goes to like training and all that. She masters being like that, whatever, that warrior. He kind of mastered being the warrior here, where he's carrying all his stuff home. And I did say that before. He's not entirely home yet, but he's like on his way. He's running. He's like, you know, waiting kind of for that boat. Look, 10 of Swords right underneath that. Death or ending of a situation or relationship. There's an ending. I said that too before with what he was leaving behind. That's over. That like death and rebirth. He's been rebirthed. It's again back to Mulan. The death and rebirth. He's been knocked down, but he got back up even stronger. Okay, I'm gonna move on. 91 minutes. Let's see. I want to take a sip, but I want to kind of like not wrap this up because I'm having fun with you guys. I am. Look, we got unrequited love in reverse. And that's again what he's perceiving as like she's not going to be. He's not the seer. He's the seeker. She already is like, and that's crazy. My deck here is like the seer deck with these ones. Unrequited love. He's kind of expecting her to be unrequited. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. It's like that might be the battle. That might be the battle that he's fighting. I'm getting so like, he's like, do I look pretty enough? Is there enough chemistry? Is this good enough? Is there enough attraction here? Are you attracted to me? Like, that might be what's going on in the mind of this masculine. I'm not getting that's the feminine. Okay. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Yeah, we know that already. Mercury. It could also be, if you're in a relationship, this could also be, you know how, alright, you ever look at somebody and you know they're asleep or they're not there, like, where like, you're like kind of like snap out of it, like, where are you? And like, they're not awake. I'm also getting like someone is going to kind of like wake up and like you're finally going to be able to communicate, and it hits them and you're going to feel that. Like, you ever try to talk to somebody and you know they're not feeling it? Like, you're like, I'm gonna just stop talking because, like, I mean, that's a healthy way of doing it. Like, I'm gonna just stop talking because I know this is not, like, hitting you. It wasn't hitting them before, and it might be because they were your mirror. Maybe you weren't talking from your soul. Maybe you weren't communicating efficiently and effectively from your soul. You were speaking from your ego. So when you mirrored that, they were also in their ego. They had their wall up. It was like you were talking to a wall. It was like, it wasn't hitting them. But now I'm getting that you're gonna also embody that purity, that soul, that it is going to hit them this time. I got goosebumps. Look, I'm not even lying, guys. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it. Jeez, I got huge goosebumps all over me. Okay. And my legs, everything on me was like, all right. That might be big. It might be this entire spread was about that exactly. But take that as it resonates. Look at the bottom. This could be the one. You already met your romantic partner. You seek. You deserve love. You are lovable. Sagittarius energy. Seeker. Right here. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to take both of those. Honeymoon. Honey is coming home. Every time I see this card, I always think of that. Honey is coming home. Like, he's on the boat. They're on the boat with the wings. Air energy again. I can't stress that enough with the moon showing itself. Someone is coming home. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. What holiday is coming up? Valentine's Day? Let me take a sip. Let me take a sip. Even though self-love for me, I mean, inner union, whatever. I'm on my path. It'll happen when it happens. I'm not worried about it. But hey, so all you divine relationships out there, I'm proud of you. You know, your relationship is going to prosper. It's going to do better because of you talking from your soul and not from your ego. Hold on. Whoa. Okay. Can I get one more? It wants me to get one more. I know I asked, but it told me yes before I even asked. It was like, one more. What's the one more? Let me see something. Okay. Are you guys having fun? I know it's getting late. It's 10:30 out. I'm sorry guys, but 9 is my number. It's either 9 in the morning or 9 o'clock at night, and I don't know if I'm gonna go live 9 in the morning. I mean, like I said, I do those random lives. There is one more card that needs to come out of this deck. Alright, universe, I'm ready when you are. Okay, fucker. Flew out on me? Where'd you go? What the hell? Hold on, guys. Let me find this card. Okay. Right underneath me. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. What did I just say? Okay. Alright, heart-to-heart conversations. Thank you. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. What the hell did I just say? Come on, guys. Come on. Universe, my rays. Can I say that now? Can I say it now? Because, like, come on. Alright. Alright, what am I going into? You know what? Let me put a limit on this because I don't want to be on too long. 115 minutes. The most. We're at 97 right now. I know it's like almost like 2 hours. I'm sorry, guys. Look at the bottom of the deck. Listen to your intuition. Look, she's holding. I always say green. All right. I know in the last reading, green was like kind of like envy, but not really. It was, you know, it's, I don't know. And I guess green in its low vibrational state is envy, but in its high vibrational state is love. She's holding her ball of love. She's seeing love. She's being the seer and seeing love there. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is not fear. Masculine. Intuition is not fear. That unrequited love. She's not gonna love me. She's not gonna be in her Queen of Cups energy. She's gonna be in her Queen of Swords and shut me out. No. Not if, you know, you bring to the table that soul and not that ego. Okay. Angel answers. What do you need to tell us? Did I not? Shit. I didn't take it out. It's lost in the deck, but you guys seen it. Take action. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're on a horse. They're on a fucking unicorn. I'm just kidding. They're on a unicorn. This guy has wings. There's a shooting star. Look at that unicorn. It's in the same exact position as that, where you at? You know what I'm talking about. It's in the same position as a freaking other horse. The white horse from Lord of the Rings. That purity. Yeah, the universe is like, alright, take action, but from a pure heart. Take action, but be on the right horse. You better not be on that horse that was on off alignment. You better have jumped to the right horse on the right one and go the right path, because the other horse don't really know what it's doing. It's leading you astray. It's trying to go to a different destination. It doesn't know the path. This horse knows the path. So jump on it, get your wings, and, you know, fly with the horse, whatever. And we gotta let go. Let go at the bottom. That's important. Let go. Let go and let. Look, that's what I was just saying with that horse. You see the the symbol there with the that's also Mercury. That's the Hermes. The messenger is saying, let go. That's me. Like, I'm the messenger here. I'm embodying Mercury. Let's just say that. I'm telling the masculine, let go of that horse. You're not on the right horse. I already know the whole story. I know how this ends. Yo, if you've seen my countdown, you would see I kind of put it really small because I wasn't sure. I was like, but I told the universe, I was like, detach my, you know, let me see this from a higher perspective, this whole reading, because I didn't really want to do a love reading. But I was like, you know, let it be divine love. Let me be, you know, disattached so I could see it with, you know, a higher perspective. And in the fine print, if you really look at my countdown, it says wedding by Mercury. It says wedding by Mercury. Like, Mercury was the one that put that union together. There's also 2 trees on the sides. And it looks like they're almost like in a different planet. There was a big moon behind them, but I kind of edited it and made it look different, like an artwork. But there's a lot in that picture. My countdowns always connect to it. Oh my gosh, look, and road trip. My clothes always connect to the readings too. This is the road trip. Divine Masculine. Maybe I'm in the Divine Masculine energy. I don't know. Alright, but let go. Jump onto that correct horse. You know what I just heard? I heard hold your horses. And I'm getting that that's not the... They're not telling the good horses to hold your horses. They're telling the negative horses to hold your horses. That's why the wheel wasn't turning before. Because you weren't on the right horse. It was like the universe was correcting the person and was like, hold your horses. And it was kind of like strict. It was like, hold your horses. That's really what I heard. Hold your horses or they're going to be flushed out. That sounds like a tower moment. Universe will do what it needs to do. Mercury would do the Mercurial waters. Again. Ugh. Unlikely. This card can be triggering. But what a deeper meaning of it is that what you thought before is not always what it ends up being. Look at this. I was just like, what? Universe was like, opportunity. Alright. Unlikely is like the universe saying there's something better. And when they say that, is it goes again with the let go. With the let go. What you're thinking might happen if you let go is not really what might happen. It might be better. It might be the unlikely. It might be the... Where is it at? Where are you at? Unusual example of a different way of looking. An unexpected change. Be open to new ideas about. Stir up the situation by using. Okay, that's what we got for this. An unconventional way. What's new and different about your vision? Genius to experiment with. The discoveries of resulting from the eccentricity of. That's the unlikely here. And the opportunity is like, oh my god, look what's underneath it. There's something better. That's crazy. Okay. I'm just gonna show you guys. Romance. And why did I grab 2? Underneath that was perfect timing. Why did I grab 2? Success. I'm not even gonna say more because the cards already say it. Romance, success, and perfect timing. Bam. And reconsider, which again is that unlikely, and reconsider. Reconsider staying on that horse that's leading you astray. Reconsider that. Are you sure? He is reconsidering. That's why he's weighing out those swords. He's like, shoot, I'm gonna have to do this work. I'm gonna have to hit that baseball bat, the ball out of the field, make a home run for this one, because there ain't no way I'm gonna be looking like a fool after I make this move. It's on your side. Universe is on your side. Where we at? Got 10 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes left. What am I gonna use to wrap this up? Did I say 6 minutes? 16 minutes. Whatever. You know what I mean? Okay, we're almost wrapping this up. Let's just say 10 minutes, because after that, you know, it could extend longer. What am I using? Spiritual as fuck wants to be used, but I'm not using it yet. Hold on. Let me just... I'm having so much fun with you guys. I hope you're having fun too. I know I'm keeping you up late, but this is kind of worth it. I mean, you guys can watch it later, but do you really want to miss this energy? Like, feel the energy. Be on the same wavelength. Whatever. Alright, let's see. Let's see. What am I using? The Psychic Tarot is kind of calling me, but Crystals is really calling me. Fine. Crystals is like reading a lot, though. Let's not make a mess. Even though I made a mess already. It's whatever. You know what? No, it's not whatever, because then I'm going to have too much out here. Remain positive also showed itself. Why'd you do that face, David? What? Why? Oh, because of the timing? I know. I mean, I did sense that red string, remember? Shoot, what's going on here? Okay. Self-love leads to true love. Even in relationships, self-love is never wrong. Ever. Ever. Black tourmaline. Protect your light. Let's see. Grounding black tourmaline is a slightly magnetized semi-precious gemstone with a reputation for protecting a delicate psyche from a case of the crazies and establishing powerful energetic boundaries between you and all the zombies out there. Who needs it? Everyone. Where to put it? Beside your doors to keep emotional vampires out, on your person, in your pocket, wherever. Everywhere. When to use it? Anytime you take a public transportation, find yourself in a crowd, or hear that sucking sound of a coworker, family member, malignant demon talking more than you. Sorry. Well, I guess it's not important. Something chit chat talking more than it's giving back. You know, the nonsense in your mind that's stealing away your energy instead of giving you your energy. Protect your light. I feel like that has to do with the masculines. That chit chat. That's fear speaking to you. That's not love. Love is the highest frequency you want to be on. If you ever need to question what is fear and what is intuition. Fear comes up when you're actually in danger. It's a needed energy that's needed when you're in physical danger. When it comes up and you're not in physical danger, it's a fear. It's not real. It's an illusion. It's not real. So if you need discernment and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do, I'm just kind of scared. You're not really scared. It's a block. It's fear. It's not real. It's an illusion. But when a car is about to hit you, it's a fucking fear because you need to get your ass out the way. Like, okay? But intuition would never show up as a fear. Okay. Kazunite. Kunzite. I'm sorry, I didn't show you guys what black tourmaline looked like. I know, I think my sister has this. I want to say she does. I don't know. I think her dude has it, her husband. All right. Kazunite. Ready? What it is, a high vibe, lithium infused lilac pink stone that glows with an energy that could be described in a word as cuddly. Who needs it? Anyone with a heavy heart about something. Collectors of good vibrations. Where to put it? Place on your heart and breathe deeply of Kazunite's cotton candy essence. Or hold it in your left hand. My left hand. Let's just say it's this rose quartz. In your left hand and whisper sweet nothings to yourself. Self-love. Okay? When to use it? Call on Kazunite after a breakup or a major disappointment, or when you're beating yourself up about something. You don't need permission to be here. You belong. If you forget that, pause. Tap into Kazunite's pink prismatic vibration and let love rule. Open up your love channel. What I just said. What I just said like 1,000 times. Self-love will lead you to true love. Open up your love channel by loving yourself. You deserve to be here. You don't need permission to be here. You belong. Forget that. Pause and tap into that love, self-love vibration. Let love rule. I have that like in my kitchen. I kind of want to run and just show you guys, but I'm not. Like, I'll post it later. But let love rule. Don't forget, let love rule. Forget that other shit that's in your mind that's telling you fear. Okay? Alright, let's go into this one right here. This is bismuth. Bismuth. Whatever. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. B-I-S-M-U-T-H. Whatever. Bismuth. It looks pretty cool too. It looks like vibrations made it. Okay. What it is, an iridescent crystalline metal with a stair-step structure. You know what that just gave me? It just gave me these vibes. Okay. With a stair-step structure that forms when liquid bismuth cools. Bismuth energy, you know, again, it gives me this energy. When you're cool-headed, the cool-headed usually wins compared to somebody who's hot-headed. Sorry. Bismuth energy, all right, is focusing, conductive, and awakening. Who needs it? The easily distracted, burners, people who are very bored. Where to put it? On your desk, in Silicon Valley, and in your utility belt in Black Rock City. Whatever. When to use it? For those looking for some psychedelic influence without swallowing the red pill. Lie on your back and take a 10 or 100 or 1,000,000 powerful breaths through your mouth with bismuth placed on your forehead. Then break out of tired gray thought patterns and get en route to a more colorful, energized life. Rewrite your code with rainbows. The main thing that stood out to me here is break out of tired gray thought patterns and get en route to a more colorful, energized life. Rewrite your code with rainbows. Because remember what I said about that code? The code at the bottom of his feet. Hey! The code at the bottom of his feet. Where are you at? Right here. The code at the bottom of his feet. You know what I just seen? I just seen a spider web. Charlotte's Web. Writing words. There may have been something that someone had to write down to unlock that code inside of them. We were just kind of talking about that with what is it called? The manifestation Zoom chat that I was just on, and I was saying how I wrote it down and it was easily like boom, like I unblocked something really quick. Something was being blocked before inside this divine masculine that's no longer before. That's no longer now. They rewrote their code and now they kind of see with rainbows, which is like, you know, bigger than that. Awaken your reptilian nature. Hit the sauna, sweat it out, and release lingering drama. Let's hear with Serpentine. Who needs it? Yogis, anyone in need of a fresh start. When to use it? When it's time to let go of tired beliefs and get stuck energy unstuck. What I just said. Get stuck energy unstuck. Let go of those old beliefs. Remember, it was his belief system that was keeping him in his perception blocked. And now his perception is like, do I flip this fish? Is this fish ready? Whatever. His perception is changing regardless. The wheel is turning. This is fate. Alright. If Serpentine arrives in your life, it's an invitation to rip off all proverbial band-aids and regroup. Wow. What I just said. Where you at? Where are you at? All right, you guys remember that. Why are you hidden right now? The wounds. The wounds. Rip off that Band-Aid. Get to the deep core of it, the truth. That Band-Aid from this. From that heartbreak. Rip off that Band-Aid. Okay? And regroup. Hit the sauna. Sweat it out. Sauna. Alright, if you remember my post from recently, the sauna in alchemy was kind of like the process of finding your purity. Filtering out all those negative toxins. They use in a lot of alchemo texts with things of like your inner Mercury, kind of sort of like how it goes from all the processes of life, the stages of life that you kind of have to go through. And the sauna was kind of one of them, with like flushing out all those toxins. I just really want to say that. Letting go of those beliefs. Remember, I told you he was walking away from those poisonous cups. Let me just, you know what? Poisonous cups. Okay. Now, we're at 16 minutes, so now I'm just gonna wrap this up. What am I gonna close this with? Spiritual? I didn't even go into Moonology, and I don't really want to. I have a couple decks up here, but maybe they're gonna be used for next time. We already know where this like headed towards. Your dreams is showing itself right now to me. That was fast. Okay, these two want to talk, so I'm gonna put the rest of them to the side for a minute. Oh, I knew there was 3. I was like, there's 3. All right, ready? All right, you showed yourself first. Once you start laughing, you start healing. If you aren't ready to laugh at what's going on, then laugh at something else. The internet is filled with ridiculous stuff. It says shit, but my brain says stuff. Whatever. I'm still being cautious. Whatever. Laugh at that, or call up your best friend who you trust to make fun of your problems in that loving, brutal way they do. Just start laughing. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have anything to lose. Why did I say that? You don't have to do anything else. Like, I'm sorry, guys. I know how to read, all right? I read so much. I know how to read. The reason why the reason why I have like dyslexia is because I'm intuitive. So I don't just read the text, I feel them. And when I'm reading, my brain says other things. I see other things. And then I look at it again, I'm like, what the fuck? The word changed. It just said this. How did it change? It's kind of giving me like Percy Jackson vibes. How he could read text he never even seen before. He could read, the Roman language. And he thought he had dyslexia, and he didn't. He actually was able to actually read beyond what was said there. So really work with me when you hear me say other words. Like, sometimes they're meant to be said. But, alright, you don't have anything to lose, okay? Laugh. Feel that, tap into that positive energy. Laugh at that, or call up your best friend who you trust to make fun of your problems in that loving, brutal way they do. I'm your best friend, okay? I'm just kidding. No, but I definitely did. I definitely made fun of the masculine with his problems in a funny way that wasn't so bad. It wasn't so bad. I mean, this is the path. So it's like, why would you stress it, I tell my kids that all the time when they're trying to do a math problem, and I'm like, guys, like, I know it seems like it's hard, like division. I know division seems hard, but you gotta learn it. You gotta get past this. If you don't learn it, how are you gonna know the next thing? The next thing is gonna be even more tough. So you have to learn this. Let's not make it hard. Let's make this a little bit easy, and let's laugh about it. Let's kind of like, sometimes I get like, you don't get it, like whatever. I get sometimes frustrated, but sometimes I'm just like, let's laugh it off and let's get back to work. Like, sometimes the work has to be done. It has to be put through. Hey, how does Sashi feel so when he asked me out? I can do you a private reading if you'd like. Right now, this is the Sunday reading. So I don't do personal messages in the Sunday reading. I do the general collective message that I'm tapping into right now with this divine union message, but I could definitely do you a personal message if you want to book that with me. You can go to the link on my website, and I will be happy to. But for right now, let me just get back to this real quick. All right, this was the second one. 3 ways to fail at everything in life. Complain about everything. Blame others for your own problems. Never be grateful. Okay? Gratitude. Gratitude and mirroring. You're blaming others. They're your mirror. You can't blame them for your problems. When you heal yourself, your mirror is gonna... Your perception changes your reflection. You could easily blame this masculine and be like, oh, I'm lonely because you haven't came forward. And it's like, okay, but he's your twin. He's your reflection. So if he doesn't come forward, what are you blocking inside of you? What needs to be healed inside of you first for him to like even make a move, for him to get his wheel turning, his gears grinded? I'm sorry, that's how the universe said it. Okay, whatever. All right, let me read that. Today's to-dos. Don't complain about shit. Take full responsibility for every single thing in your life. Be grateful for shit. Tonight's to-dos, because that was today's. Okay, tonight's. Look at yourself in the mirror. See how hot you are for yourself. Be grateful for your bad self. Self-love, guys. It's on you. It's on you. Universe is stressing it. Call your bullshit on your bullshit. Once to get out of a rut, once to get that wheel turning, the first step is to get tired of the bullshit. Your bullshit, their bullshit, the world's bullshit. Send today, honing on your sense of deja vu. Once you can spot the old shit, you can start to stop that old shit. Once you can see what's blocking you, once you're like, oh, that's in me too. I'm blaming them for that, and I'm doing it too. Let me stop doing it so I can bring better to the table, and my mirror can be a better vision. Call out your bullshit. Know what you're doing wrong. Be true to yourself. Because like I told you, when you speak from your ego, your mirror is going to be your ego too. They're also going to be your ego. You're never going to get through it. You got to be like, okay, my bullshit was I lied right here. Let me go back and have that conversation again. This time not lie. This time be completely honest. Even if I'm afraid, that fear is kind of telling me whatever. Let me be completely honest and let me see what happens. What can I lose? And you do it, and you say what you need to say. You speak your truth, and you set yourself up for alignment. Because either way that goes, it's meant to happen that way because you did the right thing. You will speak from your soul. That will set you on your path. Okay? 1, 2, 3 minutes. And I feel like this is it. Moonology is still calling me. Maybe I'll pull some quick 1 to 3 cards before this minute is over. Let me see. And again, if you would like to book a reading with me, you can do so on my website. The link is in my bio. I do have to update my website, but it's really just like my YouTube. I have to update my YouTube, and it's on my website too. So that's the only thing I gotta update. But I'm not charging right now, so if you would like to book a reading with me, now would be a great time to do so. I don't know in the future how that's gonna change. And then for the last thing we got is self-node. Don't let your past hold you back. It said that too many times. Time to give rather than take with Virgo. That's right now. Moon in Virgo. New moon in Virgo at that. And let's just see what's underneath that. Prosperity lies ahead with new moon in Taurus. Taurus vibes too. Wow. Okay, guys, so that's a lot of earth energy there. Time for healing. Believe in the impossible. New romantic cycle begins. Your hard work is paying off. Okay? And nothing is set in stone is the last thing it says. Mutable moon. So, guys, I hope you love this reading. I hope you resonate with it. I hope it helps you in your journey somehow, some way. Like I said before, you want to book a reading with me, the link is in my bio. And yeah, so I'll see you guys probably randomly during the week or again on the Sunday reading. So, good night. Have a great dreams. I'm also a dream interpreter, so if you ever have questions about your dreams, you can message me on my Instagram. I don't mind. I know I was charging on my website, but I'm not charging right now for anything. So, you have a dream question, message me. I can give you some insight to help you understand your dreams. So, bye guys. Good night.